You ever watch an episode and suddenly feel like you've been thrown back a few years, but in the best possible way? That's what happened this week in Emmerdale for me. One little moment and I thought, here we go again, Vanity are sort of back on. Charity and Vanessa, those two just have this unspoken thing, don't they? It's been bubbling away for ages and this week it finally spilled over into a cheeky little kiss. Now, I know they both said it was a mistake, but honestly, was it though? I'm not buying it. You could see it in their eyes, that spark's still there, always has been. Susie was lovely, sure, and Mac, well, let's not even start on him, but Charity and Vanessa just fit, like two puzzle pieces you forgot you had until they clicked together again. And it wasn't just the kiss, it was the way Vanessa comforted Charity after the baby news. Quiet, thoughtful wine and pasta at the ready. That's not just friends. Behaviour in Soapland. Fans have been wanting this for months, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is the start of something proper. And as if that wasn't enough to set the fan pages buzzing, we got a little tease of Robron. Yet Robron Aaron in the same scene again, and no shouting match either. Just a calm, almost awkward little moment where Aaron even admitted he was glad to see Robert back. Some thought it felt a bit flat, but for me, that's what made it interesting. It wasn't rushed. It wasn't over the top. It was two blokes who've been through the ringer finding a bit of common ground again. Give it time and I reckon there could be more to come. Meanwhile, Ross was up to his old tricks, well, sort of. He had a brief reconnect with Steph, which felt promising. Then Manpreet swooped in and suddenly they're in bed together. Now, Ross fans might be thrilled to see him back in the mix, but I can't lie, that pairing just felt odd. I wanted to see Ross get some proper story meat, not just a quick fling that'll be forgotten in a fortnight. Still, Manpreet's green dress did steal the scene for me, though I couldn't stop thinking it looked like Kermit the Frog, which then had me imagining an entire Muppets version of Emmerdale. Paddy as Fozzie Bear, anyone. Over in a very different corner of the village. Poor Gabby's having a rough time. She's just back from Portugal thinking she's heading for a dream wedding, only for Vinny to be quietly pulling away. Now, we all know Vinny's wrestling with his own feelings, maybe even questioning his sexuality, and of course he needs to be true to himself. But Gabby's been through the ringer before. Remember that absolute car crash of a wedding to Nikki. The humiliation, the heartbreak. It's like everyone's forgotten how much that crushed her. No wonder she's clinging to the hope that this one goes right. And then there's the younger lot, though calling Sarah younger. Feels generous with the way she's been carrying on. Her reaction to Charity's baby news, or lack of it, was harsh, and while she did apologize later, it left a bit of a sour taste. The whole embryo transfer money business just got more bizarre when Grumpy offered her $2,500 while Moira's still struggling. Seriously, who writes these checkbooks in that family? Oh, and April's getting possessive over Dylan. Really possessive. It's veering into controlling territory, which is never a good look. But Dylan himself isn't exactly covering himself in glory either. Everyone's bending over backwards for him, from Moira's kindness to Paddy risking his career, yet he's still not proving he's worth that level of loyalty. If this carries on, I can see a big fallout coming, and it won't be pretty. This week felt like a bit of a reunion tour with a messy twist. We've got old flames reigniting, old friends cautiously circling each other again, and old habits coming back in ways that could either be comforting or chaotic. It's the kind of week where you can't help but wonder which of these reunions is going to last, and which will blow up in everyone's faces. If you're loving the mix of nostalgia and fresh drama as much as I am, hit that like button. And tell me in the comments, do you think Charity and Vanessa will go official again, or are we heading for another heartbreak? Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss next week's spoilers. We've got a lot more to talk about.